Hello to everyone, this is Joanna, and today I'm going to share with you a few items I got from the grocery store besides the standard regular ones, and some of the few items I got from TJ Maxx and the few items that I got from Bath and Body Works. I just went out to get some lunch meat. I actually woke up Monday. I don't know why I woke up early in the morning. I made a cup of coffee and went through my cabinets thinking I had some Pop-Tarts. Every blue moon, I will eat some Pop Tarts. I got into getting them for my kids, and of course, when I was a teenager, strawberry and chocolate were the popular ones. They had them at school. But I was really astounded that particular morning. I woke up from a strange dream, those kind that you can't remember, exactly what you dreamed about. And I seemed really upset when I woke up and I didn't have any Pop Tarts, any Belvita cookies. I had none of that because I knew that I was out of breakfast sandwiches. So I went to the store today just to get some little lunch meat items and a few other items. And I went ahead and picked up some Pop Tarts. I'm going to share that with you. This mess here is because my phone is in my hand. Y'all know I record from my phone. My apologies. I had to pause there for a bit of a moment. I had trouble swallowing a vitamin this morning, and I never have that trouble. Like, it was bad. And even now, I seem to still be having some trouble with my throat, if you'll notice the change in my voice. I apologize for that. So what I was basically saying is, I know this area is a mess, and I'm going to be putting this up as I share it with you, but y'all know that I record from my phone, and I'm holding my phone in my hand with no case. I don't have the otter case on it. I've carried it in a flip case, so I can't record in that case because of the flip part of it, but this phone is extremely flat and thick, and that's one of the reasons that I have cases that are like that otter case. Some people I know prefer for their phone to be as flat as possible. I actually prefer for my phone to be chunky. I like to feel it in my hand. It becomes a problem when I want to, say, like, put it in my pocket or something. But the otter case that my phone has, y'all know this back piece goes on there. And I really do like this. But as you know, when I was recording with the front of my phone, this case could be used like this, and it would set my phone up. But then for some reason, the front of my phone started recording weird. So we'll try that out again later. It might have just been some adjustments that it had to make. But because I was craving some Pop-Tarts and some snacks, and y'all are going to be able to tell I was craving snacks, I went ahead and tried these out. I didn't necessarily want the chocolate, and I didn't want the brown sugar ones because we have those in the machine at work. So I thought I'd try the hot fudge sundae and the confetti cupcake, and I have already been into these. These aren't bad. This part of them, though, isn't as solid as, the normal ones are. It was kind of super duper flaky in a way that I didn't like, but they were still good. So if you have kids in the house that like Pop-Tarts, these might be really, really good for them. I went ahead and got these. Y'all know, used to be I'd get that double G ham, my little lettuce and tomato with my oat bread, and I would get the wavy barbecue chips. I have really been feeling plain chips here lately. And with my gourmet little sandwiches that I make up myself, what I call my little specialty sandwich, I am loving those salt and pepper chips. But I just wanted some plain chips. I get Lay's plain a lot when I go to Subway. And I didn't care today if it were these or Ruffles, because I think I ended up getting like some lunch meat and some bologna. And I don't eat bologna like I did when I was a kid, but when I was having my daughter, I actually craved the mustard, so I would eat the bologna. I don't necessarily hate bologna like I say, but I had it so much as a kid, that and peanut butter, that I rarely buy those now unless I really, really have a taste for them. And then, and I've smashed this bread up. I did this. I got a little half loaf of the little Hawaiian bread because I'll be going back out to the store Thursday anyway. I just wanted some little get-by things, and I have been craving these little Nutter Butter cookies. I don't like the peanut butter patty cookies, but I do love the Nutter Butter cookies. And I got this taffy. They done sold out of the one on me that I didn't get to get that had the cherry. They didn't have any more. So I did get this other one, and this is the one that has like the cinnamon pieces. And I didn't eat this all up. I know sometimes I have snacks that don't make it to the camera. I actually put this bag into my candy dish over there. Now I got my Pringles, guys. Look, I didn't do this. These were $1.69 a can today. They were already beat up from in the store. And then to top all that off, I dropped the bag of this and this here on the floor, the cookies and this. So what's happened in there is my fault. But the can was already dinged up when I bought it. I don't know what they did with the boxes, guys. But the whole row, they had 3 rows. So I don't know if they get them in boxes of 12. But the whole row was dented. This was the least dented can. And when I saw that they were $1.69, I said they ought to be $1.09. So this was the other bag of taffy that I got. And when that one's empty over there, I'll put it in the dish. This is the cherry, the vanilla, and the blueberry. And this isn't the same one. That other one was new, like the one that had that ginger and the mango taffy in there. It had cherry, I think, and raspberry. They were probably richer flavors, and that's the one I missed out on. I got another little, and I know I called this a mini when I showed it before, but this is actually 16 ounces, so they made it compact for $2.49. But this was really good in my coffee. I want to try this in the Nespresso coconut and the Great Value coconut and that other coconut that I get by Green Mountain. I think that's what I had this in, so I really did like this. I'm also going to buy coconut creamer, but this one is oatmeal cream pie, and it really tasted good in that Green Mountain coconut coffee. Now this is what I got when I was first at the store, and these are the little Italian pinwheels. I used to love these. I'm not so crazy about these anymore, but I didn't feel good in the store. So I went ahead and got some, and I'll show you close up. They're pretty good. They appear to have like some little turkey, and I don't know if that's pepperoni or salami and pimento. So they're not bad. I've just grown sort of tired of them. And then today, instead of cherry Coke, can you believe it, I got root beer. I used to drink A&W root beer and cream soda out the wazoo, and then it was Sprite for a lot of the 90s. It was Sprite, Sprite, Sprite. Plus my daughter was little, so I had LaCroix in the house, and she thought it was soda. So she would want it, and I let her drink it until some lady at the hospital gave her a Sprite when we were in there, and she never touched that water again. But I wanted to go ahead and get some root beer since I do have two 2-liter bottles of the cherry Coke. And then I got this sugar here, and they had this right here, and this is, I saw this for $5.99. This is a Hydro Boost hand gel cream, and it's got the hyaluronic acid, so I thought I'd get this for my bag, and I wasn't expecting to find this. This is a Neutrogena body oil. You've heard me talk about this. For me, this was the body oil that started it all off. When I was in high school, my mom's friends and all of them, my mom didn't buy this, but a friend of hers had some, and she gave me some in a glass, you know, and I tried it at home. It was the kind of body oil that after your shower, you'd rub this all over your body and then rinse it off, or rub it all over your body and dry off, and I loved it because when it would build up in the robe, it had a safflower type scent. This back then was the stuff. A 32-ounce bottle, I think, of this, was it 32 ounce bottle of this was like $30, and it had a pump. That pump today is a little bit smaller and it doesn't cost as much, but this is still a good oil, and I plan on getting a bigger one. I have been using the Palmer's oil. You can put this in the bathtub. Just like other oils, you can put it like in your hand to, you know, mix with your other lotion. But I really do love this as a bath oil, and I do plan on getting a full size of this for this coming winter because this is decadent with any of your body butters. And I wanted to see, in case you want to read that or read this one, in case you want to pause that and just see what it says. So I'm going to share with you next the few little items that I got at Marshall's. So I was back in Marshall's, and I need to go to TJ Maxx. I was looking for that bathhouse birthday cake scrub that Miss Ashley was talking about. But while I was in there, I found a few things. Now, I did see this, and I'm trying to recall if I heard anybody talk about this. I sprayed this one and the Jessica Simpson fancy one, and I liked this a little bit more, so I went ahead and got it. But usually, guys, I don't really mess with these. A resident at work has family that gets missed from TJ Maxx and Marshall's, and I first smelled the Can perfume in Macy's, or maybe it was Famous Bar. It might have been Famous Bar back when my son was little. This was like back in the early 2000s. But for the most part, I don't really mess with those. But a lot of y'all got me wanting to try some of these little body sprays that go with these perfumes. And Walgreens has a lot of them, and I kind of trust Walgreens more. So I think the next time I'm in there, I'm going to go looking, because y'all know I love the pink sugar perfume, and I wouldn't mind having the body mist to that. And then there's a few that my daughter likes in perfume form that I want to try the mist for. That little singer, I can't believe I forgot her name, Ariana Grande. Yes, because my daughter loved her first perfume. So I went ahead and got this exclamation, guys. This is for my daughter, and I asked her if she would want this, because she said she don't remember what it smelled like, but she used to love this. Every year at Christmas, I'd put one of these in her stocking, but it was a lot smaller then, and she just loved it. And it doesn't smell bad at all. And I told her I would go ahead and pick it up for her, because they only had this one. You know, they didn't, and you know how it is in there. When you see stuff in TJ Maxx, you kind of like got to go ahead and get it, because something like this, you know, I would go back. When they had those Hawaiian Tropic Mist, there was a pink one that I liked, and I didn't go back and get it, and they don't have them no more, and I would have gotten that one. But this right here, she really did love this scent back then, and she wore it. Like, I had her this Tommy Hilfiger perfume and Love Spell. That was all the little middle school girls thing, Love Spell. So I went ahead and got this, and I'm not sure exactly what all the notes are supposed to be. I did look them up on Fragrance Net, and I don't remember not a one to be able to tell you here. But I did like the smell of this. Now, if something changes and I still don't, I have plenty of coworkers that love the sprays I bring in. Now, this was because y'all know that I had been looking for matcha powder. And if I didn't say, this was just $6.99. This one was $7.99. And this stuff here, guys, why was this $9.99? I have been looking for matcha powder. So I hope this is what I'm looking for, because I want to make me my own green tea frappuccino like the ones that I get from Starbucks. So I'm just going to use this if it's not what I'm expecting it to be, but I hope it is, because I've been trying to look for matcha powder and I find different ones and different things. So I figure I just settle on this, and it was there. It's a green powder. So we will see. But I will try my attempt at making my own green tea frappuccino. So then I went into Bath and Body Works, because y'all know that I said I was going to take that papaya candle back that my daughter didn't want. And she found for me a cartoons and cereal candle. And I had asked two other ladies also that I follow. It had to be someone that I trusted, because I was going to be sending them money, whether they wanted me to do my PayPal app or whether they wanted me to mail them cash. I trust them explicitly. That's why I asked them, but I let them know that my daughter said she found it today. Now, here's what's funny. Y'all heard me say that my daughter, she drives trucks, something that her mama does not like, but it causes her to be in certain cities. She was in Wisconsin last week. And I said to her, if you find this cup or you find this candle or whatever it was I was looking for, let me know and I will pay you. But she refuses to get PayPal where I can pay her, and she won't open up a savings account at my job, which on my phone I'm able to transfer money into that. And she wants to do Cash App and what's that other one, Venmo, and I refuse to do those because I've never dealt with those and I won't do it. But I told her I'll either write her a check or I'll give her the cash when she comes home. But she did find that candle for me. But what is funny is she was like, well, Mom, you know, when I'm at the truck stop, unless something's near, I can't go. But she's done been to 5, guys, thus far. 5 Bath and Body Works. I believe that she's on the hunt down and she's enjoying it. Because I told her, if you can't get somewhere, I'm only asking if you're near something. So in Wisconsin, she said the truck stop was by a Bath and Body Works. I don't know what her excuse has been for the other 4, but I told her if she can't get to something, don't go out of the way of what she's doing. So she found that candle for me. She purchased it today, and when she's home, I'll get it. So I'm not even sure I'm going to like it. Y'all know that I just want it because of the collection. I haven't heard too many good things being said about it, so I'm going to go back through today and look at the reviews. So I did get this. I have one of these already, and I wanted a second one. Our store had a lot of them when other people's stores were out. Today they had 2. Now, I pulled one of my old things, and I tried to move the lemon mint candles in front of it and slide those to the back. I even did it so that, you know how like when they see their stock running low, they have to come over? I moved everything over. We'll see, because I get paid Thursday. So far, they had 2 left that I could see. And I just love this candle, though. I love their green tea and aloe scent. Now, what they actually made years ago, and I've got it on my Instagram, is green tea and clove is what they had. It was a lotion. In fact, they had the full set, but like I said, guys, back then I wasn't buying all that. I bought the lotion, and I believe on my Instagram I paired it with the lever cucumber and aloe soap. But this smells so good, guys. This smells like pure green tea. Like, I love that there's no mint or anything like that in here. It's just green tea leaves, refreshing aloe, and white sage. Normally, I wouldn't want the sage in there, but while this is on cold, I don't even smell that. I don't know if it'll come out when it's burning, but now that I have one, I will go ahead and burn one, and I'll have the other one, and then I'll know. Because if it smells as good burning, this is the one that I would keep around for when I want to relax. Like, I would light it, you know what I mean, for the specified amount of time and then blow it out. Now, I also went in there for pocket bags. And lo and behold, today they tell me there's no limit. And all I really wanted was 5, because I have these 3 right here. And I have this in a big tube, but I did want it in the small one because that other one is, you know, for desk use or whatever. And then I got a men one because sometimes the men at work want a pocket bag, and I'll just go ahead and give them one of these. So they didn't have the strawberry kiwi. They didn't have the salted cucumber. And I get kind of upset about that because sometimes, guys, we have things, but they hold them in the back. And I feel like sometimes because of that, I get a lot of my stuff last. Like, a lot of people will get this stuff the minute it comes out because we're right next door to Ohio. And I had a conversation with our Ohio person on here about how they get stuff fast. Like, they get it lickety split. And I feel like, and I've even talked with corporate about it, that we need to get it too, because we only have one store in Evansville. There's a handful of us that do YouTube videos. I don't know anyone personally from my area, but it's just, I feel like it makes things stagnant when everybody else is getting these things, but we can't. And if it's something that's already out, because I know sometimes they will have certain things they're told they cannot put out until a certain time, and I get that. But those particular pocket bags are coming out with these right here. There's no reason to keep holding them back, honestly. They're talking about, well, I think we might have those at SAS. That's not an item to say for SAS. They need to put it out now. Because I get kind of upset about that, because I feel like I could be talking about things with everybody else. We could even be doing something where, you know, we're having a conversation about it, but I don't have it to be a part of that. So I wish that they wouldn't do that. Our town is very small. This is not the town to be holding nothing back. They need to give us everything that we have. Anything that we have, they need to give it to us. But that is all that I got. I just wanted to share that. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to want another one of these or not, because I'm probably going to light it up the first chance that I get, but not yet. I am going through the stash of candles that I have, trying to find my older ones. I think what I'm actually doing is I'm not only looking for my older ones, because it's really hot for me to burn a candle, but sometimes I'll light one up the few days that I'm off, but it's really hard because it's hot outside. But I am starting to make a little stash pile of the ones that are, I'm doing a double thing. The older ones that I don't care so much about, because I still have a few 2015s. I might have a couple of 2014s. So those are in the lineup. But y'all know I'm having trouble with that Ski Lodge. Ain't no way I'm pulling that out. That would have to be my last one. And I have 2 of those. And y'all know I love me some Ski Lodge. The original brown Ski Lodge, not that thing they turned around and called Ski Lodge, but the original one. So that was it. I just wanted to share that with everybody, and I probably won't be going back to our store until they get those pocket bags, or we have our semi-annual sale. And even on that, I'm only going to be getting the lotions, guys. That's my plan, because I do want the new scents, yes, but do I need the whole line of it? No. I can deal with a lotion. Now, if it's something that is pretty, or the mist is something, you know what I mean, that smells good, for the most part, me having the lotion and or a body cream should suffice, because I don't have to have the shower gel and everything, and I'm not one for really layering everything. If I just want something from the line, I would do good to just get the lotions and the creams. But like I said, I do realize that some of this stuff is going to be one of a kind and one and done. If that's the case, then I will purchase more from it. But I'm trying to make myself understand that my stash is entirely too huge for me to have all this stuff, because it's not like I'm spraying everything that I got anyway. So why do I need add another spray to something that I'm not even utilizing? But we will see, because I will say something and then what I do might be something different. But until the next time, everyone have a great day.